Hello friends, this is the first video of my new series of class 11th and this is the part 1 of this chapter. Please do subscribe my channel to get this educational content and share this video among your friends if you like this video. And without much delay, so let's get started. So let's start chapter number 1, Geography as a Discipline. So first of all, you have to solve this question: why should we study geography? I think everyone should be curious to know that why should one study geography? What is the cause of studying geography? So we depend on resources to sustain ourselves in our surrounding areas. After we started producing our food using natural resources such as land, soil and water. Our food habits, our clothing, this all are changing according to our weather conditions. There are variations in the natural resource base, technological development and adaptation. There are so much diversity in our lands and the people living. These changes have taken place over time, creating such variations over time and space. These all are the reasons why we should study or one should study geography. When it is necessary to know each and everything going on around us. So in short, in brief, we should study geography to learn about the diverse lands and its people, to understand the changes which have taken place over time, to investigate into the causes responsible for creating such variations over time and space, and to understand the globe converted into maps and have a visual sense of the Earth's surface. This is what geography tells us. So let's start chapter number 1, Geography as a Discipline. So in this chapter, first of all, we have to discover the question, why should we study geography? You might be knowing what is geography, but you must be curious to know, or there is a you should be curious that why should we study geography. Okay, so let us search this answer. Okay, and this will be between our lines, and so let's read these lines. We adjusted our food habits and clothing according to the prevailing weather conditions. So here the point is we have changed our food habits, clothings according to our weather conditions, according to our climates. Okay, so this is about geography. Due to geography only you are aware. Okay, first of all. Now next point, that changes which have taken place over time. Geography equips you to appreciate diversity and investigate into the causes responsible for creating such variations over time and space. Okay, listen, read these lines very carefully. Through these lines only your answer is there. Why should we study geography? Geography happens through our day-to-day life. That is why you should understand, you should be curious to know or study about geography. Why should you study geography? Because it is related to your day-to-day life, and what is happening in your day-to-day life, you should always be curious about that. And when we'll study further, you will get the exact answer why should we study geography. Okay, so here is that you will develop skills to understand the globe, convert it into maps. This globe, the world, it's a imaginary thing which is converted into globe, imagination of earth. It's only possible due to geography. Okay, and this globe is converted into map. This is also possible due to geography, and this map has facilitated us to study different continents, countries, and this is why we should study geography. See here. The understanding and the skills obtained in modern scientific techniques such as GIS and computer cartography. So GIS is concerned with analysis of spatial relationships. Okay, and cartography is concerned with representation. Okay, so GIS and computer cartography equipped you to meaningfully contribute to the national endeavor for development. Okay, so what I hope you all might have known the answer. Why should we study geography? Just to know what is happening around you, why it is happening, or due to which conditions or circumstances it is happening. So this is why we should study geography. Okay. If you suppose you are studying on a chair, sitting on a chair and studying, so this is also the question, okay, why this surface of your room is even, and why if we go on hilly regions the surface is uneven. This is also geography. So you must know that what is what is these things, why does happen. That is why geography. Okay, now our next question is, what is geography? So after knowing why we should study geography, you should know what is geography. At least you should know, because the Earth's surface is not uniform. It has variations in its physical features. There are mountains, hills, valleys, plains, plateaus, oceans, lakes, deserts, and wilderness. And these all are the subject of geography. Okay, this is all geography. Geo means earth. Geography is all about earth. Okay, so this is what geography is. We'll go further in further lines, and we will discover more about what is geography. Okay, so there are variations in the social and cultural features too. So plateaus are somewhat, it is a flat top land, but plains are very plain grassy lands, whereas mountains are hilly regions, and deserts are a region devoid of water. Okay, so they have different features, there are variations in their, they have different variations. Okay, so this is what geography is. There are villages, cities, roads, railways, ports, markets, and many other elements created by human beings across the entire period of their cultural development. So this is also a part of geography. This variation provides a clue to the understanding of the relationship between the physical environment and social or cultural features. Exactly. The understanding of this relationship, physical environment, it helps us to understand the relationship between the physical environment and this cultural features. Understood? Means mountains and its features, the relationship between mountain and why it is so rugged, and this type of feature it has. So there is a difference, there is a relationship between both. This is what geography is. Okay, so the next point, the physical environment has provided the stage on which human societies enacted the drama of their creative skills with the tools and techniques which they invented and evolved in the process of their cultural development. Okay, now you might to have known, not if not to a full extent, something you might have known about what is geography. Okay, then here is a brief definition of geography. Geography is the description of the earth. Okay, in short form, geography is the description of the earth. Okay, the term geography was first coined by Eratosthenes, and this is very important. Which are the lines which I have underlined? This is very important lines. If you want, you please underline those lines in your book. Have a book in your hand also. Buy a handy book, then it will be easy for you to go through the lines. Okay, you should always study through the lines, not conceptual wise. Okay, so geography is the description of the earth, and it was first coined by Eratosthenes. So this can be asked in your exam, 1 mark question. So it is derived from a Greek language. Geo means earth and graphos means description. So in all, you can say that geography is a description of earth. Okay, now the earth has always been seen as the abode of human beings, and thus scholars define geography as the description of the earth as the abode of human beings. Okay, means geography is the description of the earth. Fine. So it is all about earth, how earth, different features of the earth, how earth has been formed during in course of time, how rivers are formed, all about earth. Anything which exists on earth is a part of geography, right? So it is all geography, which is a part of earth or which affects earth in a some or the other way. Okay, it's all geography. So the description of the earth as the abode of human beings. The earth is the abode of human beings. Abode means home. So home of human beings. So we study geography as it only. Okay. So earth is also multidimensional. It is multidimensional, that is, it is many disciplines from natural sciences, such as these are the disciplines: geology, pedology, oceanography, botany, zoology, and meteorology, and a number of sister disciplines in social sciences such as economics, history, sociology, political science, anthropology, etc. study different aspects of the Earth's surface. You please don't think that geography is a separate subject. Yeah, it is a separate subject, but these all are related to geography. You don't think that economics has only to do with money and their systems. No, somewhere or the other geography is related to economics. It is related to history. Something in history it is coming, but also it has been associated with geography, then it is called, it is associated with geography. Now in later pages of in this chapter only, you will learn how these all are interconnected or how are interdependent with each other. Okay, now we'll go further. Geography is different from other sciences in its subject matter and methodology, but at the same time, it is closely related to other disciplines. Fine. It is different. The thing which I have told just now, it is written in this thing only, it has written that it is different from other sciences in its subject matter. Subject matter is different. Like in history, it will tell about history, okay? Past, it will tell about past. And in geography, it will tell about earth features. But the methodology, it is closely related to other disciplines. Like history, it is somewhat closely related to history. Okay, something about geography, okay, some geographical feature is there, okay, and it is related to history. Suppose how coal is formed. So it has formed in several years of rocks or dead animals being dead, okay, process. So it is about history and it is about geography also. So both are interlinked. This is what it's telling in this line. Okay, geography derives its database from all of the natural sciences and attempts their synthesis. Fine. Thus, geography was perceived to study all those phenomena which vary over space. Means geography, it's a logical to perceive geography as the study of areal differentiation. Areal differentiation means it is only vary over space. Everything, every phenomena which varies over space, and geographers are tend to study that definition, or the student who studies geography are tend to study geography, that phenomena. Like suppose if you are here in a place, earthquake, we are facing earthquake, okay, and the other place cyclone, they are facing cyclone. So both of the phenomena you have to study because they vary over space. Different phenomena are there over on earth only, so you have to study both the phenomena. Fine. Now we'll move further, not going very deep in the topic. Cropping pattern as a phenomena is related to variations in soils, climates, demands in the market capacity of the farmer to invest, and technological inputs available to him or her. This can be asked in exam, that's why I have underlined this, and if you want, please underline this in your book, the yellow mark or a green mark, okay, whatever I have underlined, those all are important, and this is question can be framed from this, that's why I have marked it, okay. So cropping pattern as a phenomena, like if cropping pattern depends on soils, climates, okay, majorly it depends on soils and climates, that how a cropping pattern in a different in a specific region depends on. Fine. If it is a hilly region or airy condition, then it will be step farming, right? The farming will be in steps, but in UP side or Bihar side, it is plain area, so the farming is done in plain area, no step farming or any other technique is used in that, okay. So different regions have different farming techniques. This is what it's telling in this line. demand in market. Demands also, it depends if in a region which demand is more, which crop demands is more, will be grown more. Okay, so this was all about. Thus, the concern of geography is to find out the causal relationship between any two phenomena or between more than one phenomena. So, overall, what is the concern of geography? It is just to find the relationship between any two phenomena or between more than one phenomena, right? So you have to just find the relationship between. Okay, so as I have given you previous example, cyclone and earthquake. So what is the relationship between cyclone and earthquake? Why earthquake occurs and why cyclone occurs? This is what studying relationship means. So why we should study why earthquake comes, why cyclone comes, consequences of earthquake and cyclones. This is what relationship is. Okay, then a geographer explains the phenomena in a frame of cause and effect relationship, as it does not only help in interpretation but also foresees the phenomena in future. A geographical phenomena are not static but highly dynamic. Okay, the geographical phenomena are not static. Static means fixed. A word static means fixed or which does not change. It's highly dynamic, means it changes. You can it's a very simple. Okay, means if today's earthquake comes, okay, so its frequency, its magnitude, its everything, its intensity, okay, today's it's different, and if it occurs again tomorrow, so you can't rely on the information of this today's earthquake. You again have to update yourself with tomorrow's earthquake information, right? If cyclone and if next cyclone comes, you have to update yourself with cyclonic information. This is what it's telling in this line, that it's not static but dynamic. It changes day by day. Okay, geography changes, it's not static. Now we'll move on. Primitive human societies were directly dependent on their immediate environment. Geography thus is concerned with the study of nature and human interactions as an integral whole. Okay, so in this very line, it is just signaling us that geography concerned with the study of nature, it's concerned with nature and human interactions as an integrated whole. Means human is an integral part of nature and nature has the imprints of human. It's very important line, I'll say. Nature and nature is imprints of human. Okay, so just have to understand that nature and human both are interrelated with each other. Okay, nature has influenced different aspects of human life. Its imprints can be noticed on food, clothing, shelter and occupation. Human beings have come to terms with nature through adaptation and modification. As you already know, the present society has passed the stage of primitive societies which were directly dependent on their immediate physical environment for sustenance. Okay, so overall in this line it has told that technology helped in the reducing the harshness of labor, increased labor efficiency and provided leisure to human beings to attend to the higher needs of life. This is what technology has done to us. Okay, the interaction between the physical environment and human beings has been very succinctly described by a poet in the following dialogue between human and nature. This is just to understand, it's not of exam point of view, it's not important, but just to understand. In this whole paragraph, it's just telling that earlier people were not so developed, so they were struggling with this geography only. Okay, with this geography, I mean that earlier there were not roads, there were high-tech roads, there were not high-tech roads. So now as human beings have become intelligent, or okay, so they have started constructing roads, okay, wells, dams for their facilitation, though, just to facilitate themselves, just to make their life easier. So this is what they are telling, that through when man and nature, that describing or making you to understand the relationship between man and nature, that nature, how man has the imprints of nature, just that. So this is the dialogue between human and nature, that you created the soil, I created the cup. You created night, I created the lamp. You created wilderness, hilly terrains and deserts, and I created flower beds and gardens. Human beings have claimed their contribution using natural resources. So human beings have contributed, or any technology they have made through only natural resources. They have made use of nature only and done their contribution, that is technological upliftment. Okay, with the help of technology, human beings moved from the stage of necessity to a stage of freedom. They have put their imprints everywhere. If you rush to only someone tells me that exam point of view, which are the lines important, so you can't learn, you can't understand. If something comes here and there, then you will lose marks. And if you study line by line and if deeply, if you enjoy and study very slowly, not in a rush, then you will get through the things very easily. Okay, and things will get in your mind easily. Okay, so don't rush that have to complete the chapter fast, you have to it's very taking time. These things don't put in your mind. Okay, just you have to read like that you should not forget in your whole life, right? I created flower, so this I completed. They have put their imprints everywhere. They represents human being and created new possibilities in collaboration with nature. Thus, we find humanized nature and naturalized human beings. This is an important line. Humanized nature and naturalized human beings. And geography studies this interactive relationship, and this is what geography studies. The space got organized with the help of the means of transportation and communication network. Thank you so much that you supported my video, and since you have reached till here, you might have liked this video. Please share it among your friends.